Yo, what is up? This is Post-World, let's give it a try.
In the year 2020, it became possible to get comprehensive information about the inclinations, abilities, and hidden potential of people by scanning their brains and processing corresponding data. One would think that such a discovery would only bring prosperity to humanity, since now everyone can choose an art that is close to their own heart. However, there were those who argued that the widespread use of such a technology violates the principles of freedom and equality, contradicts human rights, and carries within it the seeds of schism and segregation, not by race, but by brain structure. While supporters of these opposite viewpoints were crossing swords with each other in parliaments of leading world powers, the richest and most influential transnational corporations, TNCs, which assess any technology primarily in terms of practical benefit, put cerebral sorting at the forefront of their research, and it paid off. Within 10 years, the science departments of the TNCs took a giant step forward by having a critical mass of genius analysts. The corporation's leadership could predict with high precision the actions of the national government and manipulate them. Too stable or self-sufficient countries became a threat for TNCs, and the world since then has fallen more and more into economic turmoil. The advanced weapon systems had been sold somewhere, and the local conflicts around the globe were showing no signs of stopping. On top of that, there was the rivalry between TNCs themselves, which tried to undermine the power of opponents by all forces. In the end, there were times when destructive processes, takeovers, local wars, famine, epidemics, and outbreaks of religious fascism reached a critical mass, and that was enough to run a chain reaction, and the results were known a long time ago. Initially, the nuclear weapon was targeted at the Indo-Pakistan border and then the Middle East. Dirty bomb attacks hit Southeast Asia, weaponized strains of cholera in the USA. Apocalyptic cults appeared in thousands. Tens of million people left their roots and ran in all directions, looking for a better future. Cyberspace, social media, and public consciousness became part of all large battlefields. One could get full and true information from the news, but only by coincidence. And any new idea could be someone's plan. Mass psychosis became routine, and its topics were changing every season. In response to the spreading chaos, the governments which retained enough power tightened their laws and left less rights and freedoms for their citizens. Property stratification reached unspeakable proportions. Moral tendencies turned out to be not an illusion, but a distant memory. The black monolithic towers of the TNC's headquarters were rising by the hands of their elusive agents, selecting necessary brains and transporting them to the rooms of secret departments. However, since the second quarter of the 2040s, the corporation ceased all activity and completely cut themselves off from the outside world. There were all sorts of rumors about what exactly happened in the bowels of these black towers, whether their residents died, crossed the Hayflick limit and established the full-scale cloning, or replaced themselves with an artificial intelligence. But the real question was, how soon? How soon until the ancient killing machines woke up to completely wipe out the suffering and ill human mass which was devouring itself from the face of the planet? It is said that man is a creature that can get accustomed to anything. But years passed and things were getting worse and worse, and the number of those who would prefer a terrible end than unending terror continued to increase. January 9th, 2082, the first confirmed case of climatic and seismic weapons were registered. January 10th, 2082, rockets soared heavenwards. The corporation towers did not suffer, since the warheads that were aimed at their surroundings were silently deactivated. Some parts were neutralized by national defense systems, but some rockets targeted strategic facilities, so that global industrial and energy infrastructures were mostly demolished. Although tens of millions died on the very first day, it was nothing but a warm-up before the true reaping started. Pestilence and famine had always been the most effective among the apocalyptic horsemen. Mankind saw its laws fall down like a house of cards as the most ancient one was restored. Kill or be killed, eat or be eaten. Cannibalism became a way of life in some regions of the globe until the 2100s. When the human population decreased so much that it turned out to be more profitable to turn a prisoner into a slave and not eat them at risk of contracting an infection or one of the many deadly diseases whose numbers kept rising. Endless fighting for technologies, energy and clean water finally resulted in some sort of balancing state, and the setting of borders that were of course quite fragile. Mutated animals emerged in 2034, after the Karishma incident, and spread out after 2082. This catastrophe also created some sort of ecosystem. It was 2120, the century of the fall, had finished. The corporations survived it, and had also improved and multiplied their technological power. They could rule the wastelands or resurrect the civilization. The boards of directors did not think it appropriate to waste such an amount of resources. Only occasional squads of armed operators appeared in the wastelands. That usually means that the research facilities of the corporations are running out of live test subjects once again.
If you skipped any of that, I cannot blame you at all. What are they thinking? That was freaking long. During the comment, you can only access items placed in vest or pocket, so make sure you placed everything you need in there. Ammo, first aid kits, simulators. Also look for large somethings. I missed that. Domesticated bone crusher. Now that sounds nice. It's like a rhino. Alright, transportation. Press any key to continue. A tamed bone crusher moves a caravan for owners' love and food. So it's like the Brahim from Fallout, but this game has something different. Alright, we're in a 3D world. Finally in game. Man, that intro was... I am naked. There's a...
Hey.
I mean, I'm just standing here. I'm not even getting up or... Oh no, there's farming here. I don't have inventory space. Give me that. Oh, I cannot even press I. Alright, we have to talk to the head buried in the ground. Stuck in the ground. Hey, weirdo. Where were you born yesterday? Do not stand with this kind of a lost face in front of the whole wasteland, or you will not live this day to the end. Come closer, let's talk. I see you are a little confused, dude. Confusion? Or did you have way too much of life? I have no idea what kind of phrase in Russian that could have been that they translated from. I do love the items on the floor, man. I wanna get some of that. Cross my heart and hope to die, the talking head. You looks like cabbage in garden, but still has tons of insolence. What do you want to talk about? Perhaps you're gonna beg me to dig you up? Don't know, fuss. Two guys with big knives will soon return. If you do nothing, then your head will be put in the ground just like mine. Well, then I need to get the hell out of here. Because we're in some kind of camp. No, be nice, mate. Help me. People call me Hernia. Every wasteland raider knows me. Hernia is a honest mercenary. Hernia does not do business with looters and psychos. Do not leave me here, man. I will rip people's throats out for you. Alright, so, man, I forget the name of the first NPC in Fallout 2, but he was cool. It's this kind of guy. Slightly stupid, very strong, I suppose. Hard to believe someone called you Hernia. Alright, have you been left here to die of thirst? Do you not think at all it is a radioactive soil? Yet we are in the central wasteland part. If radiation does not kill me until dawn, I will freeze to death this night. Save me, do you hear me? I want to help you. I don't want to keep talking. Okay, how do I help you? Banditos, which I will come soon, put me like this in front of a water bottle, stew and pistol. Well, they have such sense of humor, you know. I heard people saying there's many a slip twixt the cup and the lip. What? They thought dying like this makes me more offended. You can eat the stew yourself since you do not look very healthy. Take the gun and prepare to fight. The gun is mine and, good. It has clear sight and beats what you need. Oh my. As soon as those two appear, let them have it to their eyeballs. Okay, eyeballs. Shooting sounds very much like Fallout. Slaver sounds like Fallout. Railwaymen, I have no idea. Okay, axe and shield. Pick up gun, axe and shield. Next to the head. Kill bandits. Here you can modify a weapon. Dude, get the heck away from me. I haven't had a freaking chance to pick stuff up, dude. Game, what the heck, game? I cannot even pick up the shield, I cannot pick up the gun. Oh man, this game. Okay, so I have this thing, I have a club. Where's my health even? Is it top bar my health? I don't...
Voice user interface installed. Configuration process. Please wait.
Ares. Voice user interface installed, configuration process, so we have a voice in our head. I would like to end this conversation and pick up the gun. Also I have a health thingy now. Alright, I remember your voice. People in white were doing something to my head. Did they put you in there?
Correct. A personal implantable Ares-type hardware and software combat application has been permanently installed into your skull. A third-generation experimental development.
Alright, I have to admit I actually like the voice acting. It has a nice effect to it. What I really hate is the freaking volume, and I cannot go to the menu and change the volume right now, unfortunately.
A non-qualified operator. Linguistic profile adjustment. My name is Ares. I am a machine that they put into your head while you were in Sigma 5, the lab. The place where the people in white were. Do you remember it?
Alright, I'm gonna go and guess that the writers have maybe a book writing background or no writing background, because these lines are insanely long. It was all like a dream because of these needles, I guess. Also, they didn't show any of that, did they? I didn't pay attention to the whole intro, definitely not. But there wasn't a reference of like genetic experiments and stuff, was there? Yeah, I remember something. They were torturing me and I was going to be sacrificed, but then the underworld monsters broke from their cages and spirits helped me to flee. Spirits? But why did these witch doctors put you in my head? Talkative spirit? What the heck? This is a bit too much in tone with the Fallout 2 starting village. Come on, let's be a bit more civilized than that. Yeah, I saw a lot of people, pre-war gadgets in perfect state there. Never though such fine pieces could still be found. Most of the time though I was being injected with some kind of drugs. Like what's the difference between these dialogue options? I guess we're sounding more intelligent with the second one. Be sure as hell I do, though they were keeping me piss high most of the time. That's a nice phrase. I was piss high that day. Couldn't tell what they were, what was real and what wasn't.
Despite all the evident advantages of the product of my series, as well as the possibilities they grant the operator, satisfactory implant-person interaction can only be achieved in 0.04% of cases. In other cases, the operator's combat effectiveness is rapidly reduced, and death follows. Since the tests required to waste a lot of human resources, it was decided to find subjects who would not be employees of the corporation. In other words, to catch them throughout the wastelands.
But I survived, so I am the chosen one! So Fallout 2, which I love. I've seen hundreds of subjects, so they were all put to death. How sweet. What is this corporation? Yeah, let's say, I am the chosen one!
Highly improbable. All of the operators are the same, while each quantum processor-based hardware and software appliance with artificial intelligence is unique. So if someone were to be the chosen one, it would rather be I.
And they will stop at nothing to get me back, is what you wanted to say. Yeah, this is good. I like an arrogant supporting character. Yeah. Wait, are you saying that I'm in danger? Also, why aren't you trying to make me go back to them? Aren't you supposed to have some kind of program which prevents you from going against your makers?
I am an experimental prototype, so I have no loyalty settings. However, my makers have classified self-learning as my top priority. I have been programmed to evolve as part of an autonomous operator implant combat unit. Complicated and non-standard tactical situations, non-trivial tasks. They all contribute to a more effective learning process. To put it simply, I like problems, and currently you have more than any test polygon can provide.
Design 2. Interesting. So what good are you to me, and what's so special about your prototype?
I am able to significantly improve the operator's combat effectiveness, optimize the nervous system's efficiency, metabolism, and other body functions, enhance speed, strength, and endurance. In addition, I have the complete database on tactics, weaponry, theory and practice of martial arts, use of and means of restraint.
Wow, well, go ahead, I'm ready. Make me taller, faster, and stronger. Teach me everything you know. Not so fast, said Aris.
It's not that easy. Generating necessary neural pathways requires time, as well as knowledge of how your nervous system works in extreme circumstances. The more you fight, the sooner I will have enough data to perform the optimization. Still, judging by the way you have dealt with these two, I will have to do my work from the ground up.
So yeah, considering how horrible the translations are, this character's writing, I suppose maybe they helped out with translations, seems to be quite good. And again, the voice is quite good. But the quantity of text, let's see how long this goes on. Alright, we can say screw you, which is stupid. They're dead, not me. What else do you want? By the way, they might have some food. I better snatch our pockets. Yeah, I do want to do that, to be honest. Well, there's plenty of work for you ahead, Aris. I never run away from a good fight. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Just fight, fight. Let's go and kill that head stuck out of the ground. Nah, we're gonna have an NPC, it's cool. If these corporate goons show their faces, they are as good as dead. Okay, let's be a bloodthirsty psycho, why not?
The combat effectiveness of these two enemies turned out to be even lower than yours, but sooner or later you will have to face the corporate agents. You won't last a second against them. Most likely they will decapitate you, freeze your head, and take it back to the closest research facility. My hardware will be dismantled, and I'll go back to low productive, routine training on simulators and synthetic tests. This scenario is inconsistent with my program.
What is going on with this weird glitchy stuff in the middle?
I have already mentioned that I am able to greatly increase the operator's combat effectiveness, if the latter has regular effective training. So my advice is to practice. Additionally, your current equipment is simply deplorable. However, the analysis of my database allows me to assume with a high degree of probability that there are still enough units of effective and equipment in this part of the wastelands. Moreover, according to the corporate intelligence's recent reports, this region has a rather high population density. There are a few militarized organizations. They could become your allies, at least for some time. But I strongly recommend to be cautious. The corporation has agents amongst the locals, and over-intensive activity may draw their attention by itself. By the way, you'd better leave right now. You are still too close to the expected area of surge, operator.
Agreed, let's go. Please tell me I can just leave, please. Thank you. Picked up items are placed in your inventory. Press tab to open inventory. In combat you can use only items from vests and pockets, and also those binded to short keys. Every item has its weight. Watch your carry. You found a weapon. The weapon is equipped to suitable slots in the inventory. Tab to holster weapons. Left mouse button 1 to 3. Use right mouse button to aim. Before shooting, make sure you have ammo and weapon, tactical vest or pockets, otherwise move ammo there. You found a modular weapon. The axe? Each part of this weapon is responsible for a particular weapon characteristics. For example, receiver's responsibility is speed, but butt stock is recoil. Look for other attachments to get powerful weapons. Press C to open weapon modification window. We did that by accident already. You are injured. Find cover and heal wounds. First aid kits are surgical kits allow you to restore health. To use a first aid kit, placed in vest or pockets. In combat, assigned to shortkey inventory tab. Press O to open state window. You achieved a new level. Press K to open skill tree window. Okay, let's go for O. Here you can get detailed information about the character state. The character can acquire negative effects, like radiation poisoning, I'm sure. To eliminate them, use or get positive effects, use medicine or drugs. If a character lost a body part, then oh shoot, you can replace it with an augmented one. Man, that doesn't sound good. See, this sounds like a mud actually. Roguelike, you know. Forget mud. Mud has nothing to do with it. I'm talking about roguelikes. Particularly the one with bananas and low pixels and Dang, what was that called? Anyways, we're gonna go back to that later. The character has different resistance stats, which can be changed via special equipment. Character has different resistance stats, which can be changed via special equipment. Okay. So our health is problematic. I'm not sure if we are actually paused. Inventory. Here you can look at available equipment. By default, only an equipment slots are available. Are you saying only one slot is available? What? To unlock a backpack, pockets, or a vest, find the appropriate item. To perform specific actions on an item, for example, repair or drop, right-click on it. In combat, you can only use equipped items. Okay, so we have multiple weapon slots as opposed to the statement just made. Inspect. Can I just... Okay, I can double-click to take stuff. Also, it automatically equipped. You found a suit. Some items from the suit can be assigned to shortkeys. To assign item to shortkey, right mouse button, click on the inventory tab and select assign. Also, notice ammo and grenades can be used from only from suit and vest. You found a grenade, throw G, press and hold G to aim and throw. Food and water are necessary to survive longer. Okay, supplies, right-click them in inventory. Okay, let's just pick up. Somebody's walking. Come on. Oh, are you telling me I cannot? Because I don't have a backpack. Alright. You found drugs. Let's forget about drugs for now. I need a freaking backpack, man. Not enough space. Oh, you scared me there, bro. Cute animal. You found a shield. Shields give you more possibilities in defense, but reduce maneuverability. Press F to use shield. Hold the right mouse button to raise shield. This seems annoying. Backpack! Now the looting can begin. You found a first aid kit and there are freaking flies. Get out of here. Okay, we've got a toolkit. We just found a weapon attachment. Press C to open weapon modification window. What is this? It's like a shield piece. C, let's take the shield. Let's... Attachment? What? Minus weight, minus durability. I don't understand what the benefit is. Okay, so that enhances its weight. Well, makes it heavier. Adds durability. I don't... I'm confused. Like, I see spikes now, and now I don't see spikes. But apparently I have applied them now? I don't get it. What's this? Oh, cool. Alright, whatever. Let's go to skill screen. Skill. Yeah, skill. Here you can get detailed information about the available skills and learn new. Let's just... So... Can I... Effectiveness of medicine, effectiveness of repair kits, increase accuracy and reduce recoil, melee, bleeding resistance, burglar, ability to impulse simple locks. I don't know. We have 2 skill points, so let's wait a little. Wait a second. Is there anything about charisma and talking to people, and we have to do other things first? What's this? Hard skull reduces damage done by the head. Okay, what's this? Adrenaline. When health is low, below 10%, time slows down. That seems like a cool gimmick. Safe cracker. What is this? Dealer. Merchants buy items twice as expensive. That's pretty impressive. Increase moving speed on the global map. That's cool. Haven't seen the global map yet. Okay, let's open... Yeah, let's take all this. So, come on. Okay, we're gonna... What's this? Never mind. Small vest. You found a small tactical vest. Let's just use it. Oh, inventory is tab, not I. So let's see. Military suit versus casual suit. Okay, cool. We see the difference, actually. Maybe we can sell the casual suit later, so let's keep it for now. The vest is applied already. I guess we're gonna put some medics in there. Speed enhancement. I guess let's put food in there. First aid kit for show. Purifier, what's that? Addictions removal. Canned food. What's this, batteries? Yeah, radiation cleanser. Wait a second, what's this thing? Repair kit. Alright, later. For now, let's take the bucket. There's stuff in there, so we have to get in there somehow. Let's take this and corn. Alright, let's hope this is not going to be some kind of Minecrafty mechanic here. Corn might be fun. Alright, you guys still have stuff? No, you don't have anything anymore. Whoa! Oh my goodness. Limbs falling off. This is gonna be... Let's not think about that. Let's not think about this, YouTube. Forget that you ever saw that. Let's walk in. Getting stuck. Let's go in here. There is a cogwheel. I don't know what I just picked up. It's a box. Oh, I'm over too much weight. Alright, let's just get rid of this. Alright, we're clear. There's some paint. Okay, we have to go back and talk. Whoa! Speaking of this, save game, save game, save game. Also, let's pump up the audio of... This ought to be better. So there's a guy here. I don't know how to identify him. He doesn't seem to be aggressive, or he really does not see me. Pretty sure he saw me. Dude? Are you, like, not... Whoa, 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 I don't want to fight. H for holster, right? Nope, I don't want to sleep. I don't know how to put my weapon away. I guess I would be able to press E to talk if it was possible. So I suppose there's another guy up there. So let's just go back and talk to the stupid head in the sand. Alright, let's go. I like this environment. Very Fallout/Stalkery. This guy I don't know how to categorize. It seems more like yeah, Morrowindy seems Morrowindy to me. What did I just... What was there? There was some item. Or some interaction. Maybe the ladder? Oh, cool. There's also crates. Are we actually gonna be able to use this for transportation? That's pretty... Left arm prosthesis. Prosthesis. What's this? 9mm. Stop it. Alright, so this one needs burglar. Let's actually get some burglar action. Oh yeah, acquire the burgliness. There's no aiming. Oh, great! In case you didn't realize it, it's just freaking empty. Okay, so the problem with whatever I was trying to pick up earlier is that there's no space because we have to do manual inventory management as far as I can tell, which is a bummer. What was it? Tab here. So this thing we can use if we lose an actual limb, which apparently this game likes this kind of stuff. Oh man, we're gonna so die. We're gonna so freaking... Okay, we survived that. Cannot open these crates, cannot open this door. Safe cracker. It's character chest, so this is like a permanent thing, I guess? Safe cracker, safe cracker, safe cracker, safe cracker. We need one more skill point, I guess. This requires... Yeah, that's it. Alright, buddy. Oh man, let's take a gun. Hey, check out, what kind of weapon is this? I can't quite tell. Yeah. Also don't know how to upgrade it. What's up? Can I... I just used cigarettes, didn't I? By accident. Cigarettes, increases stamina. I hope not permanently, dude. Okay, it's time to talk to the skull and be trapped in an endless, conversation.